Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video and deciding to watch with me. Today we are back with more Avatar: The Last Airbender. We're watching Book 1, Episode 3, The Southern Air Temple. I'm guessing that's actually where we're going first. I kind of thought we were going to go to the North Pole and learn waterbending, but it seems we're making a stop here instead. Which probably makes sense because we're in the South Pole, so like we are probably by the Southern Air Temple, so it makes sense now that I'm thinking about it. But I am very excited to continue watching with all of you guys. Thank you again for supporting me in the last video and watching it with me. I'm very, very excited to continue this journey of watching Avatar with you all. But keep in mind, if you don't want to wait for my reactions, the next 2 reactions are available over on my Patreon page, link down in the description below. But without further ado, let's get started.
Wait till you see it, Katara. The Air Temple is one of the most beautiful places in the world.
Aang, I know you're excited, but it's been 100 years since you've been home.
That's why I'm so excited.
It's just that a lot can change in all that time.
I know, but I need to see it for myself.
Okay. Ooh, it's not gonna be good, is it? Oh no.
Sokka, wake up! There's a prickle snake in your sleeping bag. Ah! Get it off!
As someone who doesn't like snakes, that's just rude. Okay, you could have just like tossed his carcass up on Appa and just let him keep sleeping. Like, did he have to like get up?
I don't want to stay too long and risk losing his trail.
You mean the Avatar?
Don't mention his name on these docks. Once word gets out that he's alive, every firebender will be out looking for him, and I don't want anyone getting in the way.
Okay.
Captain Zhao.
It's Commander now. General Iroh, great hero of our nation.
Oh.
Retired General. The Fire Lord's brother and son are welcome guests any time. What brings you to my harbor? Our ship is being repaired.
Oh gosh.
Now that's a lot of damage!
Uncle, tell Commander Zhao what happened.
Yes, I will do that. It was incredible. What, did we crash or something?
Yes, right into an Earth Kingdom ship.
I don't get paid enough for this shit.
Oh boy.
Join me for a drink?
Uh-oh.
Sorry, but we have to go.
Prince Zuko, show Commander Zhao your respect. We would be honored to join you.
But Uncle, I don't want to show him respect. I'm trying to get my honor back.
Who ate all my blubbered seal jerky?
Oh, that was food? I used it to start the campfire last night.
What?
Sorry.
Ew, what? Aww, no wonder the flames smelled so good.
Oh no.
The Patola Mountain Range.
To be fair, when I was a camp counselor, I would use female hygiene products to just start my fires as kindling. So.
Just because no one has seen an airbender doesn't mean the Fire Nation killed them all. They probably escaped.
I know it's hard to accept.
You don't understand, Katara. The only way to get to an airbender temple is on a flying bison. And I doubt the Fire Nation has any flying bison. Right, Appa?
Oh, but that's some great optimism that you have, but I don't know about that, Ace.
There it is.
Ooh.
The Southern Air Temple.
It's so pretty.
Aang, it's amazing!
We're home, buddy. We're home.
But probably no one you like knew would even be there, if there's anybody there. Because you've been gone 100 years. Everyone you knew would probably be dead, because most of these people have normal lifespans, right? So.
How's your search for the Avatar going? My fault entirely.
We haven't found him yet.
Did you really expect to? The Avatar died 100 years ago, along with the rest of the Airbenders.
Uh-oh.
Unless you found some evidence that the Avatar is alive.
No, nothing.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Come on, Uncle, we're going.
Commander Zhao, we interrogated the crew as you instructed.
Oh no.
They confirmed Prince Zuko had the Avatar in custody, but let him escape.
No!
Now, remind me, How exactly was your ship damaged?
Ooh, that sucks so much. He got caught in his lie.
What's wrong?
This place used to be full of monks and lemurs and bison. Now there's just a bunch of weeds. I can't believe how much things have changed.
So, this airball game, how do you play?
Oh, they're trying to distract him. That's very sweet, but he needs to face reality. That is, people are gone. Granted, he's a kid, but he needs to understand this, because he can't live in delusions.
Aang 7, Sokka 0.
Making him feel better is putting me in a world of hurt.
Oh.
We should tell him.
Aang, there's something you need to see.
Okay. What is it?
Just a new waterbending move I learned.
Nice one, but enough practicing. We have a whole temple to see.
Oh, honey.
You know, you can't protect him forever.
Okay, like, I know Aang is just a kid, and they're all kids too, technically, so it does make things very difficult. But I do think that it's like ripping off a Band-Aid. Like, I know you don't truly know if all the airbenders are gone, but I feel like you just need to be like, Aang, this is what you're going to find. If that's not what you find, so be it. What a happy little surprise. But at least I have told you the reality of what we're most likely walking into, because I have lost my mother to the Fire Nation, and your peaceful nomad monks are most likely dead as well. Like, I feel like the reality check was necessary. I know he's like 12 years old, but like, I think it was necessary there. Unfortunately, like, it's just the truth, and you need to hit him with the truth before he gets severely hurt. It sucks, but it's the reality.
Firebenders were here. You can't pretend they weren't.
I can for Aang's sake. If he finds out that the Fire Nation invaded his home, he'll be devastated.
He's gonna find out. You're literally here.
Monkey Apso, the greatest airbender in the world. He taught me everything I know.
Oh.
But the true secret is in the gooey center.
This whole avatar thing. Maybe the monks made a mistake.
The only mistake they made was telling you before you turned 16. But we can't concern ourselves with what was. We must act on what is.
Okay, so yeah, he was gonna live like a chill life till he was 16. Huh.
1, 2, 3. Your aim has improved greatly, my young pupil.
Bro, they were just living their lives. What was wrong with you two?
Where are you going?
The Air Temple Sanctuary. There's someone I'm ready to meet.
Oh. Okay. Who would be there?
Hello? Anyone home?
I don't think anybody's home.
So a 12-year-old boy bested you in your
Okay, he's
firebenders.
12. I thought he was
You're more
10 or
pathetic than I
He's
thought.
12.
I underestimated him once, but it will not happen again.
No, it will not. Because you won't have a second chance.
You can't do that. It's wrong.
He's mine now. Keep them here.
Oh boy.
More tea, please.
Uncle, you're so reliable. Thank you so much. Oh, wow.
Who are all these people?
I'm not sure. But it feels like I know them somehow. Look, that one's an airbender.
And this one's a waterbender. They're lined up in a pattern.
That's the avatar cycle.
Of course.
Oh.
They're avatars. All these people are your past lives, Aang.
Wow.
Wow, there are so many.
That is a lot, actually. Like, a lot.
When the avatar dies, he's reincarnated into the next nation in the cycle.
I'm really curious because I've never thought about this. How many of these avatars we see on this wheel, how many of them are actually like real and do we know things about? Because I know like they're making like some prequels and stuff about some of them. So there's like comic books about some. I'm curious how many of these were like thought out before and can actually be like mapped out to like avatars that are known in the like universe. I would be like sincerely curious. Like, do comment down below how many of them actually are like real avatars with like a fleshed out, you know, story. Or I guess some, it might be slightly spoilers, I guess, but how many of them like even get talked about in this series? I'm very curious because I feel like when I watched Korra, it didn't do like the best job of connecting us back to a lot of them. We had some, but we didn't have like a lot of them. We kind of talked about Aang a lot more versus like this one, like we might have to go back a bit. Like we talked a little bit about Roku, right? Roku, but there was some other ones. Oh, there was a lot shown. So I'm curious how many of them are like actually fleshed out and how many of them live long lives, because they all looked like adults, so it doesn't look like many of them like were only children. But the sad reality is, if they were only a child, did they do a lot? Were they even like important enough to be like memorialized here? And since it's a thing where they have to kind of find the avatar, I'm curious how many of them were just like born and like the Fire Nation found them and just like murdered them or something. Like, how often does that happen? Like, what's the life expectancy of an avatar? That's my curiosity.
Who is that? That's Avatar Roku, the avatar before me.
You were a firebender? No wonder I didn't trust you when we first met.
There's no writing. How do you know his name? I'm not sure.
That's so rude. And just got a little racist, honestly.
Firebender, nobody make a sound.
You're making a sound?
Shh.
Whoever could be the spooky person. Wink, wink.
Lemur!
Dinner.
Don't listen to him.
No, don't eat him. He's so cute.
Wait, come back! I want to eat you!
Don't say that, Sokka. Like, that he's just a little baby.
I will capture the Avatar before you.
Prince Zuko, that's enough. You can't compete with me. I have hundreds of warships under my command, and you're just a banished prince. No home, no allies. Ooh. Your own father doesn't even want you.
You're wrong.
Oh my gosh. Bruh, he's just a little teeny bopper. Go easy on him.
But in his eyes, you are a failure and a disgrace to the Fire Nation.
That's not true.
Ow.
You have the scar to prove it.
Oh, maybe you'd like one to match.
Is that a challenge?
How you got your
An
scar.
Agni-Kai.
Okay.
At sunset.
Very well.
Oh, that's how you got your scar as well. He seems like he has a temper. Like, is a little too big for his britches. Like, needs to simmer down a little bit. Ooh.
Firebenders?
Oh,
you were here?
Oh, no. Oh, no. That was your master.
Gyatso.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, no. Oh, baby boy, need to simmer. Oh. What is happening? Oh, no. Everybody now knows.
Send word to the Fire Lord
Avatar.
immediately. The Avatar has returned.
Oh, that is so bad for us.
Remember your firebending basics, Prince Zuko. They are your greatest weapons.
Wow, we are just like
I refuse
doing
to let
this
him
fight
win.
right here, right now. Okay.
This will be over quickly.
I mean, it probably will be, but like, give the kid a chance, okay? This is so cool. I can't wait till we see more of like earth bending because we haven't seen that yet. But I'm really liking firebending. This is a good display of it for us. Oh shit. Oh, the sweep action! Yes! Offset him! Get him all plugged up!
Do it! Just do it! No, what are you waiting for? Do it!
He didn't actually, did he?
That's it? Your father raised a coward.
Next time you get in my way, I promise, I won't hold back.
Oh, shit! Aww.
So this is how the great Commander Zhao acts in defeat? Disgraceful. Even in exile, my nephew is more honorable than you.
Oh! Damn! Tell him, Uncle. You bonk, that little inconsiderate little shit of a general. Ooh!
Aang, I know you're upset. And I know how hard it is to lose the people you love. I went through the same thing when I lost my mom. Monk Gyatso and the other airbenders may be gone, but you still have a family. Sokka and I, we're your family now.
Aww. Have a little bit of the found family trope here. I love it.
I really am the last airbender.
That's so sad.
How is Roku supposed to help me if I can't talk to him?
Maybe you'll find a way.
Oh, you came back, bud. Oh. They're all poison food. This is how they get rid of their predators. They bring them poison food so they die. Sokka will now be dead in the next 24 hours.
Say hello to the newest member of our family.
What are you gonna name him?
Momo.
So cute. I like Momo. Appa's still my favorite, though. Goodbye, Ercanbrack. Okay, so this episode was a little less fun in games and much more serious. So we didn't go super in depth, but we did talk a bit more about like what happened to Sokka and Katara's mom, that the Fire Nation came for her and she is no longer alive because of that. Which does beg the question then, it went after quite a bit of people at their tribe, because literally we found out that like the South Pole has like very, very small tribes. So I'm guessing Fire Nation took out a lot of them. I don't know what made them pick other people over the other, but I'm gonna assume benders are more populated. So if I put 2 and 2 together in my noggin, I'm gonna guess Katara's mom was a waterbender and probably kept Katara safe. And that's probably why she's also the last waterbender of the whole entire South Pole, which is really sad if that's the case. Like, wow, that's a really dark topic to even start touching into for a show that was like intended for Nickelodeon, which is intended for like a audience of like 13 or under. Because keep in mind, you could be like, it's meant for everybody, but keep in mind, Nickelodeon had Teen Nick, okay? They had Teen Nick. They had programming meant for teenagers. So this was intended for like general audience. So that's a dark topic. And like even the whole topic of this war, and basically like if they were targeting benders, that's like side levels, you know, like that stuff levels, which is like pretty intense to deal with, and for like any child to wrap their head around. Like, I don't think I certainly did not process that when I was watching that when I was like 10 years old. Like, that was just not in the brain. Granted, for me, I had some idea of kind of like terrorism and those kind of concepts because I did grow up in that like not post 9/11 era where those things were talked about a lot more, and like war was a real scary thing that was going on. And like, you know, we were definitely forced to care more because the threat was more real to like our land. More so now, things are so different, and there's just so many other ways to fight a scale of war that threat just seems very unrealistic. But when I was younger, a small child not understanding those things, and her first, you know, core memories were like a 9/11 world, this show kind of does make you fear a little bit more and seeing that. So I think maybe I did understand a little bit, but not enough to understand like, oh, like they were like attacking like benders. They were getting rid of like people who could stop them. Where I don't think I ever processed that far. It's just like, oh, I understand what war is. War is a thing you have to do. Like, okay. So that's very interesting to kind of go back and think about how I was probably thinking about this episode when I saw it. And then kind of going back now where it's like, oh, children are a lot smarter than you think. And I know I just was like saying like, oh, I didn't understand this as a kid. But kids are, and I think this is a really good episode that like if a parent cared enough and was watching with their kid, sitting down and explaining like this reality to them is highly beneficial. Because this could be a very upsetting or scary episode for like a younger viewer. Like, I don't think the like helmets of like Fire Nation are deeply powerful, but I don't know for like a kid if they settle in as much as they should, and it could be very unsettling to them. And I think having a parent to kind of talk to you, explain it to you, help you understand is beneficial. But along with that, like Katara's way of being like, let's distract him, like let's just keep going, like if I can protect him from the pain that I felt, I will do that. And of course, everybody's entitled. Who's to say who's right or wrong? They still don't know Aang that well. Like, they have only been with Aang, what, maybe a couple days at this point. I don't know how long it took for them to get to the air temple. It looks like they took at least one night rest. I don't know if it's been a day or 2 or 3 since they got here. So they don't know him. And like, as we can probably already see from him, he's a little bit emotional because he is a child who, you know, was thrust upon these responsibilities before he was technically ready. And we find out that he wasn't supposed to learn till like his 16th birthday. He had like 4 more, if he's actually 12, he had like 4 more years to learn and to grow, which I think is so unbelievably sad that he like didn't get that time to start training and preparing and then be told of this responsibility when he has gotten to, you know, fully experience his youth without that pressure there. Because I think that's a lot to put on a child, and I think that's the whole reason why they wanted to wait till he was 16. It sounds like this Master Gyatso was the one pushing for him to wait till 16, and the council was like, no, he needs to know now. Probably stuff with the Fire Nation was getting bad, and so they wanted him to step up sooner and prepare sooner. Those are my assumptions about what happened. I have no idea. I don't remember. I don't even know if they ever go into that fact in the show. That is just my assumption for probably what happened. My headcanon. So it's all very interesting, and you can definitely tell they put a lot of work into framing this story and getting it right to be able to make the impact of this war and the deaths meaningful, while yet not traumatizing the children who are trying to watch this show right after they got done watching like Fairly Odd Parents or like SpongeBob. Like, I need you all to understand, like, I was watching SpongeBob laughing at like Squidward getting like a clarinet stuck in his throat, and then Avatar, like, this episode would start playing and it's like, time to be depressed. Like, that's what we were working with. Like, that was the programming. It was like SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, maybe a Drake and Josh episode, and then this would air. Like a complete 180. It's just, I need you to be well aware what was happening. So it's very interesting coming back to watch this and kind of see how they did their best of framing this to be serious, still keeping a fun flow of it, but having this realisticness of like Katara trying to protect Aang and his feelings, because she knows how devastating that feeling was to lose someone you care about. And for Aang, like, he lost everybody he cared about, besides Appa, which is very lucky, but he lost everybody because of this. And like, think of that pain just like 10 times more. Like, losing your mom is extremely painful. Losing like everybody you know, and you are the last of your kind, which Katara doesn't understand because she's the last airbender of her tribe. So it's so painful. So I can't blame her for not wanting to tell him. She's also a child. So how do you, as another child, find the words to tell another child? Like, it's so unbelievably difficult. So I don't blame her, not mad at Katara whatsoever for like not wanting to rip that band-aid off. But I think it's very sweet that, and I never thought of Avatar this way, but I really enjoy it, that it is very much this found family trope that's like built in. And Korra also had that trope. I never thought of it, but yeah, they both have that found family trope where it's like, we are here for you, we are going to help you, we're not gonna let you go, like, we're here to protect you. It very much is. It's not like the, like, we're an adventuring party come together and now, like, you know, we became friends after all of this. It's found family. Like, that's what they're becoming, is their own family, because they're all missing some element and they're growing up, so they need this family. So it's cool. It's definitely really cool to kind of see how the show like built that together, and I can definitely understand immediately why it latched on to so many people, because so many people love that found family trope, and it really just sinks in to have those like, we are with you no matter what friends. So it's really fun. A bit of a downer episode though, but overall it was fun and really cool to get to rewatch this episode with you all. So thank you guys so much for watching with me. Please keep in mind, guys, if you like these reactions, to use that little pinky finger to hit that subscribe button. That way you know when I upload, and I will see you all later. Bye!